Hey, so welcome everyone to your evening meditation. Thank you for joining us. Just putting your phone on mute or silent to start with. Giving yourself the next half an hour, say, time out. Going somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed. Sitting comfortably with your feet shoulder width apart. Cup your hands in your lap, you keep your back reasonably straight, shoulders back, support your back if you need to. If you have another meditation posture that's a favorite, like lotus or half lotus or sitting upright in bed, that's also okay. You can use that. Whatever you do, just be comfortable. Close your eyes and start off by taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. So breathing in, notice how the stomach rises. It's as though you're blowing the stomach up like a balloon. Imagine you breathing into the belly button. And the second phase of the breath into the heart center, and you feel this lovely warm life energy rising up to your heart center, like the cresting of a wave in the ocean. And then into the upper head. You just pause at the top of the inhale. Do a little scan of your mind and notice any obviously distracting or disturbing thoughts. Those are generally thoughts related to time, thoughts about the past, thoughts about the future, any emotions that go along with those. So maybe some resentment, anger, frustration, usually associated with past, fear and anxiety associated with the future. You notice how that shows up mentally, physically. Maybe there's a knot in your stomach, tightness in your chest, a dry mouth, clenched jaw. And now just choose to let it go with the breath. So exhale. Full deep exhale out your mouth. And you just letting it all go. Releasing all that negativity, physical tension. Just dropping it all with the breath. Imagine you blowing it out like a black smoke. Pull the lower stomach into the spine. So you expel the last remaining air out. So you're completely empty. And just pay attention in this gap between breaths to your state. How are you feeling? Should be pretty clear, calm, light and aware compared with 3 minutes ago. So just keep noticing, keep being aware. This is about training your awareness. And so breathing in again, nice deep inhale breath. And through the nose, notice how the stomach rises, and the chest rises, subtle flow of air into the nostrils. Feel the rising up of this life energy, some warm Kundalini energy rising up out of the lower stomach and spine into your upper chest, into your head. It's like the cresting of a wave in the ocean. Pause, you freeze frame the wave, connect with the peace and the stillness in the gap between breaths, and then gently sigh it all out as you exhale. Make a little sighing sound in the back of your throat. Stretch your throat a bit, keep your mouth closed. It's as though you're fogging sunglasses, but you keep your mouth closed. And you notice the vibration in your throat and your chest. And the energy just subsides back down like a wave. It's just subsiding back into the ocean. And again, you come to rest at the bottom of the exhale. And Connect with the stillness and the peace. So you're just going to set the breath in motion, this nice, deep, rhythmical, diaphragmatic breathing pattern. You breathe in, you notice the stomach rise, the chest rise, you notice the energy rising up, air flowing into your nostrils. You pause briefly for a few seconds, connect with the stillness, and then you exhale. Sides out. Notice the vibration in your throat, air flowing out of your nostrils, chest and stomach, sucking back in. Again, you come to rest. The energy flows down. The wave breaks back into the ocean. You pause there briefly and then you repeat the cycle. So just set the breath in motion and step back and just watch it. Remind yourself there's really nowhere else to go, nothing else to do, nothing else to think about. Just breathe, relax, be still. Just watch your breath and let the breath take you deeper and deeper. Just going deeper, deeper with each breath into this lovely, peaceful, calm, relaxed state of mind. Sinking in with the breath. Breath is just the portal to a deeper or higher state of consciousness. Just keep watching your breath. I'm just going to imagine that a lovely lump, heavy, warm, relaxed feeling is flowing down from the crown of your head, down through the back of your head, through your face, relaxing your jaw. So breathing into any areas you feel tension in. So we hold a lot of tension in our jaw muscles. You breathe into that. And this lovely, heavy, warm, relaxed feeling, just easing out the tension, and then you exhale, just sighing it all out, exhaling it all out. You let this lovely, lump, heavy, warm sensation flow down into the neck and shoulders. Breathing in, and just drop your shoulders away, drop them down from your ears. And shrug them forwards and backwards, roll them, move your neck side to side. Just feel this nice, warm, tingling feeling, just releasing some of that tension that we unconsciously hold in our neck and shoulders. And you exhale, drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Just letting it all go, sighing it all out. Just relaxing deeply. Just getting more and more relaxed with each breath. Breathe in again. Breathing in this lovely lump, heavy, warm, relaxed feeling. To your neck and shoulders. Make sure you don't create more tension in your neck and shoulders by raising them up, creating tension as you breathe. Keep them very relaxed. You exhale, just let this lovely lump, heavy, warm, relaxed feeling flow down from your neck and shoulders, through your upper arms, your triceps, your biceps, down through your elbows into your forearms, your wrists, your hands, your fingers. Feel the weight of your arms just hanging lumpily, loosely off your body, pressing into your lap. You're getting more and more relaxed with every breath. Sinking deeper and deeper with each breath, getting more and more relaxed. Let this lovely lump, heavy, warm, relaxed feeling just permeate down, spread down like warm water from your neck and shoulders. Breathe it in there, and then it just seeps down. Gravity just let it permeate down into your chest, your upper back, down into your stomach, your lower back. You feel this lovely, heavy, soft, warm feeling in your stomach. It's like you've got a hot water bottle in your stomach. It's getting warmer, warmer with each passing second. You breathe this warmth, this softness into your stomach, and you just feel it seeping down. Like this warm water, comforting warm water, just seeping down into your groin, through your buttocks, and on down through your upper thighs, back of your thighs, your hamstrings, down through your knees, to your shins, through your calves, down into your ankles, your feet and your toes. So your legs are completely limp, heavy, warm, relaxed. Your whole body is completely limp, heavy, warm, relaxed. Just feel the weight of your body pressing down into the chair where you're sitting, feet touching the ground. And so your body is calm, relaxed. Your mind is clear, calm, open, empty, but still aware. Into this clear, calm state. It's going to drop today's idea, today's workbook lesson 270. First, we're going to do, I'm going to read you a preliminary section to the series of 10 lessons we're just coming to the end of today on what is the body. So this answers the question, what is the body? Just in case you don't know, A Course in Miracles, this is a teaching given by Jesus. It was transmitted in the 60s and 70s to a lady called Helen Schuckman. And it's extremely profound. It's just another version of the universal curriculum. It seeks to answer the question, who are we? Who are we really, and why are we here? Apparently here. So just keep watching your breath. Reconnect with the breath, breathing in, the stomach rises, chest rises. Notice the subtle flow of life energy up into the upper chest, the head. And pause. And exhale. Sigh it all out. You feel the life energy flowing back down, sliding back into the ocean of your breath. It's all very peaceful and restful, and you just watch. So there's a part of your mind that isn't the body, otherwise you couldn't be aware of these body sensations and functions like the breath. So just by doing a simple practice like breath awareness, starting to teach your mind that you're not a body, because you're not totally invested in what the body's doing, its functions. It's part of your awareness that's able to just detach from that and just observe and watch and notice how peaceful it is when you go into this observer position. From this observer state, you just let these ideas permeate into your awareness. So there's no attempt to intellectually understand them, which means you're trying to evaluate them, compare them, contrast them, analyze them, judge them, resist them. You just allow these ideas to seep in to your mind, into the deeper part of your mind called your subconscious, where they are required, where they will do the work of undoing this really fundamental ego belief that you are a body. It is the ego's core belief, which must be undone. So just keep watching your breath and listening. It's a very open mind. It's like an empty vessel. Or a still calm lake on a windless day. And just let these ideas just drop in like pebbles into the lake, sinking in, letting the ripple effects ripple all the way into the depths of your subconscious mind. So what is the body? See what Jesus has to tell us in answer to this question. So the body is a fence, the Son of God. You don't like that language? Extension of love. It's another way of saying the same thing. Imagines he has built to separate parts of his self, capital self, from other parts. It is within this fence he thinks he lives, to die as it decays and crumbles. For within this fence he thinks that he is safe from love. Identifying with his safety, he regards himself as what his safety is. How else could he be certain? He remains within the body, keeping love outside. Just pause, keep watching your breath, keeping your mind very still, calm, empty, open, and yet aware. Let these words just sink into that awareness. So the body will not stay. Yet this he sees as double safety. For the Son of God's impermanence is proof, quote, his fences work and do the task his mind assigns to them. For if his oneness still remained untouched, who could attack and who could be attacked? Who could be victor? Who could be his prey? Who could be victim? And who the murderer? And if he did not die, what proof, quote, is there that God's eternal Son can be destroyed? Just pause, reflect on that. Jesus is telling us that the body was made by the mind for a specific purpose. To confirm to this deluded mind that separation is real, that attack and victory and victimhood and murder and all this stuff that we see going on in the world is real. But the body is a dream, Jesus continues. Says, like other dreams, it seems sometimes to picture happiness, but can quite suddenly revert to fear, where every dream is born. For only love creates in truth, and truth can never fear. Made to be fearful, must the body serve the purpose given it. But we can change the purpose that the body will obey by changing what we think that it is for. The body is the means by which God's Son, which is you, the extension of love itself, returns to sanity. Though it was made to fence him into hell without escape, yet has the goal of heaven been exchanged for the pursuit of hell. The Son of God extends his hand to reach his brother, to help him walk along the road with him. Now is the body holy. Now it serves to heal the mind that it was made to kill. Just pause, watching your breath, just reflect on that. So we can change our mind. We don't have to accept the purpose of the body that the ego has made to enslave us, to ultimately make us suffer and ultimately destroy us. we can reinterpret it with the help of the Holy Spirit, which helps us to see it differently. And now it serves to heal the mind that it was made to kill. So Jesus says, you will identify with what you think will make you safe. Whatever it may be, you will believe that it is one with you. Your safety lies in truth and not in lies. Love is your safety. Fear does not exist. Identify with love and you are safe. Identify with love and you are home. Identify with love and find your capital self. So just pausing, keeping this nice rhythmical deep breath going. And that's the foundation. Now we're going to move on to lesson 270, which very appropriately is central idea, which is I will not use the body's eyes today. Let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Briefly open your eyes, if they're closed. Just look around you for a couple of seconds. Say, I will not use the body's eyes today. And close your eyes again. And what this is referring to is not our physical sight per se. It's an interpretation of our physical sight, the body's sense perceptions. It makes them real, it makes them the ultimate reality. That's the problem, it's the perception, the interpretation. We're not going to stop seeing suddenly, unless we physically go blind, but that might not be very helpful. What's helpful is if we reinterpret what we see. And we don't use the body and the idea of separation behind the body to interpret what the body's eyes see. So exhale. And just have a sense of letting go, just another part of your investment in, your attachment to the body. As something that's important, that's real, that's can control you. Simply not true. The mind is the only true source of power and control. So then the question becomes, who or what is in charge of the mind? And this is the question that of course seeks to ask and answer. So just keep watching your breath, breathing in and out through your nose, nice deep slow rhythmical breaths. And you breathe in, you notice the stomach rise, the chest rise, the subtle flow of life energy. You pause, connect with the stillness, the top of the inhale. And you exhale, that life energy subsides back down like a wave breaking back into the ocean. There's the sighing sound, but like the ocean sound. Chest and stomach suck back in. And just listen to these few sentences. It's a short commentary on today's idea. In the same way as you did before, you're just watching the breath, being very still, letting these ideas just permeate into your awareness. So Father, this is addressing your source, your higher self. Use whichever word you're most comfortable with. Father, source, higher self. Christ's vision, which is vision of this higher self, is your gift to me. And it has power to translate all that the body's eyes behold into the sight of a forgiven world. how glorious and gracious is this world. Yet, how much more will I perceive in it than sight can give? The world forgiven signifies your son, your extension, acknowledges his father, his source, lets his dreams be brought to truth, and waits expectantly the one remaining instant more of time, which ends forever as your memory returns to him. So breathing in, nice deep inhale through the nose, filling up the lower stomach, and into the heart center, the upper chest and the head. Pause at the top of the inhale, and just wait expectantly for this one remaining instant of time. And this might seem to take a very long time, the rest of your life on earth, but actually time is always now, and actually this instant now ends all time if you can start to perceive it. And then your memory returns to this source, this power, God, call it whatever you want. So exhale. As you do that, just letting your dreams be brought to truth. So any thoughts, worldly thoughts about what you want in the future, what you think you need in this world to be happy. Just wanting to drop all of that. And say to yourself, now his will is one with yours. His function now is but your own. And every thought except your own is gone. So in other words, your will becomes one with the will of God, the will of love. And now just sink into quietness. Keep watching your breath, letting the breath take you deeper and deeper into the quiet of today that will bless your heart. And through it, peace will come to everyone. Christ is your eyes today. And through his sight, you offer healing to the world through him, the Holy Son whom God created whole, the Holy Son whom God created one. With that invitation, let go, sink in to the peace and the stillness, silence for the next minute. Find yourself there's nowhere else to go. There's really nothing else to do. For the next minute, just breathe, relax, be still, and see within, look within with Christ's vision of your higher self that is beyond the body's eyes, and find the peace and the stillness and the love and the joy and everything that you've always wanted. It's just waiting for you in your own mind. It's waiting for you to wake up and acknowledge it. So just for the next minute, breathe, relax, be still. Say, I will not use the body's eyes today. And then just surrender into this pure awareness, beyond thought, beyond perception, in your mind for the next minute of silence. So just gently coming back into an awareness of the body through the breath. Same way we enter the meditation. Very gently going to come out of it over the next couple of minutes. Count to 3, and on the count to 3, you're going to open your eyes. So 1, just noticing stomach rise as you breathe in. Chest rise, the subtle flow of air into your nostrils. Pause at the top of the inhale, find some stillness. And then you exhale, just sighing it all out, letting it all go. Chest and the stomach suck back in. Find stillness between breaths. So that's 1, 2. Just noticing all your body senses. What are you feeling and touching with your hands, your feet, the weight of your body, pressing down into the chair, wherever you're sitting. Notice a subtle taste in your mouth, if there is one. Smell in your nose. These are sense perceptions we don't normally pay attention to. And notice what you're hearing, so subtle sounds in your environment. Might be the whirring of a computer fan, the ticking of a clock, voices in the distance. Noticing whatever's going on. It's very, very still, calm state. And you're not judging or labeling or interpreting anything. This is what it means not to use the body's eyes today. It's referring to physical sight as much as to the way we interpret our sense perceptions. You see them from a place of peace, and you're not using the body's eyes. You're using spiritual sight or vision. And so 3, open your eyes and just look around, spend 30 seconds just glancing randomly around the room at whatever you happen to see. Let your eyes rest for a second or 2 on something and then move on. Again, make no attempt to judge, label, or interpret any of it. Notice how peaceful it is when you perceive the world this way. The more you notice the state, the more you anchor it in. It's a neuro-linguistic programming term, which basically means it starts to become your default state. You start to be able to stay in that state a lot more. Basically being unshakable, totally rooted in your own beingness, in the peace that comes from that. So none of your external perceptions and the body's eyes, what you see and hear and touch and taste and feel through the body's senses, can really disturb that peace at all. And that's what you're trying to train your mind to do by practicing these meditations and these little mind training exercises that you end are really just to help you start training your mind, retraining your mind to perceive truly, to perceive peacefully, no matter what's happening. So I hope this sets you up for a very calm and peaceful rest of your evening and week ahead. I'd suggest you practice today's idea frequently, ideally every hour. It need only take a minute or 2. If you're on the WhatsApp group, I've sent you a recording. You can listen to that to help you and just stay connected to the underlying peace to which this lesson and all the lessons point to. Using the idea in response to anything that tempts you to get upset, and use it once more before you go to bed. This is a way of letting go of anything and resetting your mind into a spiritual frequency, clearing the mind so you go to bed in a nice, calm, clear, empty, peaceful state. So I wish you good practicing and a very peaceful evening ahead in which you get a little glimpse of the peace that comes when you don't use the body's eyes and you use your spiritual sight, Christ's vision, as this lesson calls it, instead. Thank you for listening, and I hope to connect with you tomorrow during one of the meditation sessions, which will be at 12:30 UK time, 1:30 SA time, and again at 5 p.m. It's British summer time, 6 p.m. SA time. So log in then. If you're on the YouTube channel, just subscribe and be notified when I go live. So you can listen on YouTube if that's your preferred medium. Or you can go to freemeditations.online to sign up, and then you can join us in the Zoom room. We'll get the details once you register. Thank you for listening. Wish you a peaceful evening. Namaste.